So you may have heard the news that Newcastle are deep in for Hugo Ekitike. Does that mean that Isak is now on the way out? Well, according to this article here, even though Newcastle are hoping to sign Ekitike, they're insisting it's competition for Isak. Newcastle are known to be keen on striker Hugo Ekitike, who actually we were really interested in too, apparently. And I was expecting us to make an offer for the guy when Newcastle were rebuffing every single approach, or at least rumour of an approach, for Isak. They made it clear they didn't want to sell Isak, so we had to look at another number 9. It looked like Liverpool were interested in Ekitike, so why did we not make an offer? Or have we actually approached him and his agents and he'd rather go to Newcastle? Or are we just dragging our feet on that matter? I have no idea. I know we need to sell Nunez to fund a new striker, but I really hope we're not left here sitting on our own with no new number 9. The number 9 market is pricey and a reactive one. Yet all of the strikers seem to be, even average ones, seem to be at skyrocketed prices. Even Nunez, like Liverpool trying to sell Nunez for around 70 million. But that seems a lot for a striker that's had the couple of seasons he's had. Isak is a dream target, which is no surprise to anyone. He had a fantastic season last season. He is a quality player. Every team would love to have him. So Fabrizio Romano has named Newcastle as one of the clubs keen on getting Ekitike. Now the Telegraph's Luke Edwards says it would be a huge statement of ambition. It would be. They just spent a ton of money on getting Elanga over. Was it 55 million? And now they're going to spend more than that on Ekitike probably. That is a lot of spend in one transfer window. But then they've just made it into Champions League, so they're going to get that windfall this season. They're going to get a whole load of extra money. If you want to compete, you need to build out your squad with quality players. Looks like they're trying to do that. I actually don't know much about Ekitike. If you watch the Bundesliga, please give me a bit of a review. You know, I've heard all the praises and compliments online. I've seen some compilations where, yeah, some of the stuff he does looks pretty elite level. But is he consistent? Does he go missing in games? Do let me know. From a Liverpool perspective though, Newcastle's pursuit of Frankfurt striker could be seen as a bid to replace Isak. So I don't think that's actually what's happening. I do think they're looking to bolster their number 9 spot with some strength in depth. I don't think they're looking to replace Isak. But if they brought in Ekitike for, I don't know, 70 million and then sold Isak for 120, that'd be a good £50 net profit, £50 million net profit. The article says a sale of Isak would be in a region of 150 million, 30 million more than what I said, almost enough to wipe out the transfer fees of Elanga, Trafford and Ekitike altogether. If you were doing a trade, you would say that makes sense, right? Like that's a decent trade. 3 quality players for 1, more strength in depth, just as we're about to enter the Champions League. I could see it making sense, but I also don't see Newcastle as a selling club at this moment in time when their stock is rising. They've just got into the Champions League and they seem to be very ambitious. And the Echo says Alexander Isak to Liverpool as bold Newcastle United intention is made clear. What is the intention? Let's have a look. Isak, the scorer of 62 goals across his 3 seasons. That's an average of 20 goals a season. He is a 20 goal a season striker. We need that. We need that to take pressure off Salah, to provide another serious threat that the defence has to worry about. Although Hugo Ekitike got 22 goals last season for Frankfurt. And this is a real important point here. Eddie Howe, Newcastle, they missed out on João Pedro. I really like him. I was a bit gutted that we didn't go in for him personally because I think he's a great attacking player, but he can also play in midfield. He can also play left back. The guy's so versatile. He would have been a great addition to our team. I'm gutted that Chelsea got him instead of us. We didn't even seem to be interested in him, which I don't know why, but he went to Chelsea. And Callum Wilson is leaving at the end of his contract. So with Wilson out, you have to replace him with someone. Ekitike is that replacement for Callum Wilson. I don't think he's there to replace Isak. Liverpool interested in Alexander Isak as 3-man striker shortlist emerges. What is that shortlist? Which 3 are on there? Well, Isak's clearly on there. And the other 2 are Victor Osimhen and Hugo Ekitike. It looks like Liverpool and Newcastle are in for a fight for Ekitike. They're in a fight for Isak. Can Newcastle keep him? Can Liverpool get him? They're in a fight for Ekitike. Who will get him? And then our third option is Victor Osimhen. What do you think about Osimhen? Like, do you rate him? He fell out with his Serie A club. He went to Galatasaray on loan last season. I don't know how well he did there. Let me know if you have any thoughts about Osimhen in a red Liverpool shirt. I have something very important to ask you. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. And in order to get more people watching my videos, we need to tell YouTube that people actually enjoy this. And the only way of doing that is to subscribe, like, and comment on these videos so YouTube sees engagement. Please get involved, and I'll speak to you again very soon. Bye-bye.